Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our lecturer on subject HRM 533, Madam Arida Cahaya. For today, our group would like to present on topic compensation and benefits. Our group consists of 4 people, which is Aini Marzuki, Muhammad Nazri, Naharuddin, Nethalyn, Anak, Edie, and Sharifah, Nurfaiqah, Syed, Muhammad, Fadhillah. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Marzuki. So I will be talking about the introduction for today's topic. For the first part, definition. There are many meanings of the word organization performance, as there are studies that have utilized it. According to Law, who conducted a meta-analysis of organization performance, it should be measured in both economic and operational terms. Economic performance considers financial and market outcomes such as earnings, sales, return on investment for shareholders, and other financial metrics. In contrast, operational performance focus on visible indicators such as customer happiness and loyalty, the firm's social capital, and competitive advantage resulting from capacities and resources. Now, organization performance may be measured in a variety of ways. We will look at some of the more well-known and productive ones. The first one is as a measure of survival and growth. Measuring the growth and ability of an organization survive indicates whether it is possible to meet prescribed goals and to keep moving. The second one, as a measure of a good fit with the environment. The better the organization can balance internal capabilities and resources with the demands of the environment, the higher they perform. Lastly, as a measure of relevancy. In the system view, performance is achieved of organization fulfill the complex demand of all stakeholders using optimal resources. This includes investors, employees, but also others. For the factors that give impact to organization performance, I will explain in 3 topics, which is in general, in HR function, and compensation and benefits. There are some factors that give impact to organization performance. For the in general, the first one is organizational structures. The company has a distinct culture, policies, and practices that have a significant impact on how and by whom work is complete. As a result, management must constantly assess how well the organizational process support the attendant performance. The second one is tools and physical surroundings. The element focus on physical resources that employee require to do their job effectively. The management responsibility is to guarantee that the employees have the required and appropriate equipment, resources, and supporting physical environment to execute their job efficiently. Lastly, knowledge and abilities. This element includes determining whether the personnel have the requisite knowledge and abilities to do the job. It tackles the fundamental question of whether employees understand how to execute their tasks appropriately. Okay, now I want to share some importance of HR functions on organization performance. The first one is strategic management. HR helps the company bottom line by understanding how human capital influence organizational effectiveness. The second one is salary and wages. Human resource compensation professionals create realistic pay system that make firm wages competitive with other business in the region, in the STEM history, or competing for people with similar talents. Lastly, analyzing benefits. Benefit consultant can help companies cut expenses related with turnover, attrition, and recruiting replacement personnel. They are vital to the company because they have the skill and knowledge to require to negotiate group benefit package for workers while staying within organization budget and in line with economic realities. For the purpose of this video, we would like to focus on how compensation and benefits influence organizational performance. That's all for me. Thank you.
Greetings to everyone. My name is Nethalyn and Edie. I'm going to present about the definitions of compensations and benefits. Compensations and benefits refers to the salary and other monetary and non-monetary benefits passed on by a firm to its employees. Compensations and benefits is an important aspect of HRM as it helps to keep the workforce motivated. It helps give benefits to employees based on their performance and actions, and also brings the best out to the employees at the workplace. Compensations include the employee's guaranteed salary and hourly pay, any incentive pay for overtimes and holidays, bonuses earned and commission, and also tips for sales and service. Next, for benefits. Benefits are what employees receive beyond their standard compensation. For example, include both tangible benefits such as coverage for various insurance, retirement plan options, and intangible perks like flexible work options and wellness program. Next, I'm going to present about how is the process for compensations and benefits toward employees. The first thing is job descriptions. Job descriptions is a critical component of both compensations and selection system. Job description define in writing the responsibilities, requirements, functions, duties, locations, environment, conditions, and other aspects of jobs. Second, job analysis. Job analysis is the process of analyzing jobs from which job descriptions are developed. Job analysis techniques include the use of interview, questionnaires, and observation. Third is job evaluation. Job evaluation is a system for comparing jobs for the purpose of determining appropriate compensation levels for individual jobs or job elements. Fourth is pay structures. Pay structures include several grades, with each grade containing a minimum salary or wages and either step increments or grade range. Last process is salary surveys. Salary surveys is the collections of salary and market data. May include average salaries, inflation indicator, cost of living indicators, and salary budget average. Move on to the components. Compensations and benefit has 4 components. The first component is fixed pay. Fixed pay is stated clearly in the employment contract. The compensations or salary which an employee or worker will definitely get as long as he or she is an employee of the company. Fixed pay is mostly the largest component of the compensations and benefit packages offered by an organization to an employee. Second, variable pay. Variable pay is based on the performance of an individual and it motivates employees to perform better. Third, equity pay. Equity pay is where the employees are awarded shares of the company and often at a discounted price. This is mostly given to the senior management who have served the company for a long time. Last but not least, other benefits. Other benefits are the benefits such as medical facilities, insurance policies, company-owned car or flat, and also all play an important role in motivating employees. Next part is responsibilities. Compensations and benefits responsibilities has 2. The first responsibility is transparency in the compensations practices, the organizations and keeping the internal fairness of the total cash. They have to supervise the development of the new compensations components and keeping the general rule for the designs of the compensation component. Second is personnel expense budget of the organization. Department sets the standards for the individual salary increases, the mass salary review, and the rules for the bonus payout as the organizations keep the financial stability, and also the planned personnel expenses budget it kept.
My name is Sharifah Nurfaiqah Binti Mohd Fadhillah. I'm going to talk about the benefits of compensation and benefits towards the employee and employers. A well-designed compensation and benefits plan helps to attract, motivate, and retain talent in the company. One of the benefits for employees are job satisfaction. Job satisfaction happens when an employee feels he or she is having stability, career growth, and a comfortable work-life balance. With a well-designed compensation and benefits plans, the employee will be happy with their job and will love to work for the company if they get fair rewards in exchange for their service. Secondly is employee will be motivated. We all have different kinds of needs. Some of us want money, so they will work for a company which give them higher pay. Some value achievement more than money. They will associate themselves with company which offer greater chance of promotion, learning, and development. A compensation and benefit plan that hits the worker's need is more likely to motivate them to act in the desired way. As for employers, one of the benefits are low turnover. Turnover is the number or percentage of an employer's workforce that must be replaced due to the voluntary or involuntary separation of employees from employment. With low turnover, the company can save more money by avoiding unnecessary mistakes. It can also have beneficial effect on the payroll even if the company pay their long-term employees well because the company don't have to train new employees and can avoid losing efficiency while they get up to speed. Lastly, for benefits for employers is low absenteeism. This will increase the company productivity levels. Besides that, it also reduces the administration and labor costs if the company hire replacement temporary worker. Therefore, a good, well-designed compensation and benefits plan will benefit both the employee and the employer. That is all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nazri bin Naharuddin. So, what are the impact of poor compensation benefit implementation towards the employee? First, they will feel low job satisfaction. Employee will feel underappreciated and derive low satisfaction for their job. This may lead discontent amongst co-workers, put a dent in workplace morale. The impact of a job dissatisfaction in organization should not be taken lightly. According to Forbes, only 21% of employees are engaged at work. More than one-third of co-workers are planning to quit the job and find something better. They are doing enough to receive the paycheck, but they do not put in time and effort to their best work. We move on to the second point for the employee, which is high turnover. If the reward versus effort ratio is low, employees are incentivized to cast their side away from the current job. Employee churn incurred have caused the company retraining, relocating, and time wasted. Employees who feel like their professionalism, growth, and career have stagnant are 12 times more likely to quit their job. Report entrepreneur. Micromanagement, workplace stress, bad management, and other factors responsible for the job dissatisfaction are linked to high turnover rates. Employee happiness is not about pizza, free snacks, or for lunch, but about how you treat your staff. Small things such as thanking people for their hard work and offering flexible schedule can make all the differences. Another large-scale study conducted on increased turnover rates, approximately 760 women and 120 men resigned during the study because of workplace stress. Okay, we move to the employer. What the impact to the employer is cash compensation, salary reduction, and deferred arrangement. In this time, financial distress, an employee may wish to conserve cash for operation or try to avoid layoff by implementing a broad-based salary reduction program. First, under most state law, an employer must pay all the wages due to employee during any work at week in which work was performed on the applicable payroll dates. So, a reduction may only be applied prospectively at the beginning of a week of the work. Second, in order to maintain overtime exempt status, an employee must be paid at least minimum salary. So we move to the second point to the employer, which is multi-generation workforce. Baby boomer, Gen X, millennial form of majority to the workforce. But most organizations include the older tradition and younger Gen Z as well. Employees in different life stage may need different benefits. While employers can offer the best of very benefit, they can ill afford under-invest in the benefit that are most important to the employees. The wide variety of available benefits show that organizations understand they must creative in allocating resources to those benefits. They have greatest impact on a diverse workforce, as well as completing high-cost benefit with low-cost offering the employees with a variety of needs. Thank you.
In conclusion, compensations and benefit is an important aspect of human resource management, and it also helps to keep the workforce become more motivated. It helps give benefits to employees based on their performance, their actions, and also brings the best out of their employees at their workplace. Under compensations and benefits, there are the processes, components, responsibilities for each part. Each of the part has their own different role. Furthermore, it is important for us to know what is the main points of compensations and benefits that influence organization performance. That we need to know is the advantages of compensations and benefits towards employees are job satisfactions and motivation. For the employers, a low turnover and low absenteeism. For the impact of poor compensations and benefits toward employees are high turnover and low job satisfactions. While for the employer are cash compensations and salary reductions. Last but not least is multi-general workforce. Hence, hopefully that every company could pay more attention and focusing toward what are their employees and employee needed to achieve job satisfactions in the workplace. That's all from us. Thank you.